What's up, guys? Welcome back, and you might be noticing right below me that Linoon is gone. So I apologize, but I switched him out already. Yeah, so I have this theory, right, that with Pokemon Go, like with PvP in general, I feel like the Pokemon that have abilities can, if you master them, like if you get really good with those Pokemon, you can like really have a strong team and you can have a lot more success because it requires a lot more knowledge of different scenarios and how the abilities change the matchups. And what you need to do is take advantage of the fact that your opponents don't know what those scenarios are, and if you can capitalize on that, you can win more matches. So that's kind of like my theory. Certain Pokemon's abilities are more predictable than others. For example, like Alolan Raichu has Wild Charge that now lowers its defense by 2 stages. And so it's kind of predictable when you see one overcharging, you know they're going to throw a Wild Charge. And if you block it, you know they're going to throw another one right after that. And then they're probably going to switch out. So it's kind of like a predictable thing that you can anticipate. But with other Pokemon like MANTINE. Oh, MANTINE. Okay, well with MANTINE, it has different moves. It has like Aerial Ace, Ice Beam, Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam lowers your opponent's attack by 1 stage every single time. And so it's a little more, you know, there's a little more like subtlety and like surprise factor with it, because many times I've just landed Ice Beams because they were just expecting another Bubble Beam. So that's an example. Anyways, and before I get to the battle, we're about to start right here, but I need to correct, shout out to, I'll post his name on the screen here. Shout out to him because he pointed out that I was mistaken about Leaf Tornado. It has a 50% chance of lowering your opponent's attack by 2 stages. I said defense, I think, and I messed it up. So yeah, thank you for correcting me. I did pin the comment in the last video, so yeah, Leaf Tornado is like Octazooka basically. 50% chance of lowering your opponent's attack by 2 stages. Anyways, so yeah, so that's my theory, and comment below what you think about that. I'd like to get your thoughts. So sorry for that long ramble, but alright, let's go into the first battle. You're gonna see some hella lag in this battle, and I honestly don't even count this one. So you'll see, it's just crazy. So with Sableye, usually I want to shield the first move because it does the most damage. Once I get a Bubble Beam off, I can, you know, think about not shielding because their attacks won't do as much damage. And so I shield that first one, the Foul Play. I'm able to get to another Bubble Beam, and I'm actually using Bullet Seed in this variation right now. I did since switch to Bubble, but because it does a little bit more damage to like Registeel and Bastiodon and stuff, so I was just trying Bullet Seed just to mess around with it. It is good against Azu though and Whiscash, but anyways, I think Bubble still is a little bit better. Anyways, back to the match. We have a Sky Attack, and you can see the wheel. That freaking wheel, oh my god, it's so annoying. And you guys probably saw by now that pop-up message from Niantic that they're going to be shutting the game down for 7 hours on June 1st for server maintenance again. Honestly, I'm not giving my hopes up. I don't think they're going to fix anything. Honestly, I don't think. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but they haven't fixed it by now. I don't see what's going to change unless they're hiring a whole team of new engineers and, you know, coders and all that. I don't see it changing. But anyways, so MANTINE comes back in, and I'm throwing a Bubble Beam. So we're going to land that on and the thing about Bubble Beam too is they don't shield a lot. They never shield it because it does so little damage. So if you like throw a couple in a row, they're going to be expecting it again, so you can throw an Ice Beam at any point in time, and if you land it like on a grass or an Altaria or a Flyer, it just devastates them, and it's so fun to use that move. So anyways, we go down there, but because of that lag in this battle, it was bad. I don't know, you probably saw it hopefully. With the Skarmory, we lagged really bad, and so yeah, I was anticipating just quitting the match at this point. But yeah, I think I just finished it out for the video. I don't know. It's just, I lost a lot of health against the Altaria because of that lag. So bad. I just wanted to show it to you, just yeah, in case you guys are still like having lag. know that it's not just you. It's a lot of us are still suffering from it. So yeah, we're gonna definitely lose this match. Definitely. Okay, so yeah, that one, whatever. That was kind of stupid, but let's see what happens in game 2 of this set. So we have an Azumarill, which is a common lead, very common lead. That's one of the reasons I wanted to use this, to see how I can do against one of them. So the good news is you get to the Bubble Beam before Azu can get to any other charge move, and I got to 2 of them here. So I was thinking he was, you know, probably charging up to a Hydro Pump, but again, this is one of my first times using it, so I let it go just to see how much damage it does, and it doesn't do hardly any damage. After two Bubble Beams, you can basically not shield a Hydro Pump, and so yeah, so I just don't even shield. So now I'm going for the Ice Beam because I'm not anticipating them shielding. They saw me throw Bubble Beam after Bubble Beam, and sure enough, they don't shield. So now we're actually ahead on health right now, so we're doing pretty good. He throws another Hydro Pump, which does nothing to us. We're still ahead in health. So this is like a promising sign. Yes, it does take forever to finish this matchup, but who cares? I mean, I want to win, so I don't care how long it takes. Alright, so he switches out, finally, switches out. So I throw a Bubble Beam at the next Pokemon that comes in, which is a Grass type, so now I'm going to go in with Skarmory. I do have to watch out for Weather Ball, even though it's a Grass type, which is weird. It has a Fire move for the Weather Ball. You'd think it'd be a Grass one, but it doesn't. It has a Fire one. But I decided to let the second one go, and it doesn't do that much damage because of that attack debuff. I was very surprised at how little damage that did, because we are weak to Fire. So I'm able to farm it up, Sky Attack at the next Pokemon, and he shields because he had energy. But then I shield because now his attack debuff's gone. So I knew that was going to hurt, so I shield it correctly. And now we have a really commanding lead, but oh crap, Registeel. So with Registeel, throw Flash Cannon. It does more damage. Sky Attack won't do anything really. Flash Cannon does more damage. So okay, so I come back with Mantine. Let's see, Bubble Beam. So now his attack is, and this is another Pokemon. If you run into the lead Registeel, you can really annoy the crap out of it with the Mantine. It's awesome. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we go with the Flash Cannon again, and it's getting really close. It is debuffed right now, so this Focus Blast will knock us out. But we have a Deoxys in the back, and it's GG's. They didn't stand a chance at that point. So that was a great match. So showing some promise. All right, let's see game 3. We got T1 Esp. Okay, and Whiscash. So again, this was the one where Bullet Seed actually does come in handy, but they switch out and I lag a little bit. That was so weird. Okay, so they bring in Umbreon. So I throw in the Bubble Beam attack debuff. I can get another one off because Bullet Seed and Bubble are so spammy. And then I switch, and then I switch into Skarmory because I probably could have done Deoxys. The counters are super effective, but then Foul Play is super effective, so I figured it might be safer just to go Skarmory. And then the Foul Play comes, but look how little damage Foul Play does. Dude, those attack debuffs are crazy. And so the problem is, like, you like don't want to shield ever because it's like you feel like you're wasting shields because everything does so little damage. But you do need to be careful because you could lose with 2 shields. And I think that did happen to me once, or I got close. Maybe I think I had 1 shield at one time where I lost. So yeah, you do still need to shield. You just got to figure out which one, when's the right time to do it. Okay, so we're whittling this thing down. I think I let this one go. Okay, so I guess I don't care about the switch advantage yet. I probably should come in with Deoxys to farm it, but I decided to farm with this one. It's already debuffed, so this is not going to do any damage. So again, I'm not using any shields. I don't know if that's a good strategy or not, but then they come in with Tropius, so we're sitting pretty right now. We can debuff it, and then we can throw an Ice Beam. We burn the shield. Oh man, that's perfect. So Ice Beam to the face, super effective. And I tried to switch out, but I have shields, so I might as well use them. So yeah, I could throw another Ice Beam at this point. I don't even think Bubble Beam will KO, so I have to go with Ice Beam. I don't want to take any more Razor Leafs. I'm trying to get to another Bubble Beam before I faint, and I decide to shield here because I wanted to get that debuff. I know Deoxys versus Whiscash head-to-head. Whiscash, I believe, wins that matchup, so I needed to debuff it so I could get a head start and then win the matchup. So we go down, and then we come in. Now we have an energy lead, or not an energy lead, an HP lead, and the Whiscash is debuffed. So this is going to be a very smooth sailing. You can see the timer running out because Bubble Beam does, like Mantine does, drain the clock a lot. I did win a few matches just like that, timing out. But hey, I don't care. I just want to win. So I don't care how long it takes. I just want to win these matches because it's so hard to rank up now. So hard. Okay, 3, 2, 1, Wigglytuff. This is a tough one. I was seeing how quickly my health was going down, so I throw a Bubble Beam, and I still am kind of thinking, I don't know if I'm going to win this. I think I switch out. Yeah, so I switch out to Skarmory. Probably not the best play. But then he has a Water Gun Lantern. Very, very peculiar to have Water Gun on Lantern. Usually it's a Spark variation, what people use. The only problem is I don't know like how long it takes for it to charge anything with Water Gun. So like this particular opponent overcharged quite a bit coming up. So it just threw my count. I had no idea what it was doing. I knew Thunderbolt, the quickest move to charge up, I think, between that and Hydro Pump. I don't know if it has another move. Can't remember. But it's an easy decision with Skarmory. You need to shield those Thunderbolts. The only problem is Mantine's double weak to electric, so I kind of have an electric weakness to this with this team. And yeah, we'll talk about that in the next video. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah. Anyways, ooh, that hurt. Ouch. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we try to farm it. Yeah, it's not looking great. I'm hoping it has something that I can beat, but no, Wigglytuff. Our counters are super effective because it's a normal type, but its fairy typing is just, I mean, the charm is just so powerful. It's like it's like a Razor Leaf. It just does a lot of damage, and we're not going to be able to win. So Wigglytuff, I need to figure out how I can beat Wigglytuff. What is like the best strategy other than leading with Skarmory, but you know, that's not part of my strategy. Okay, anyways, game 5. So right now we're 2-2, but I don't count that first one. We're 2-1 right now. So we have Mantine versus Lapras. Now Caleb Peng did just upload a video where he used Lapras as a lead, and he's like he was number 2 on the leaderboard at the time. And so I'm wondering if now, looking back at it, if that's why I all of a sudden started seeing Lapras in the lead. I think I saw it twice. I rarely ever see Lapras in the lead. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I don't know. It's strange. Yeah, so okay, I switch out here. I save up my energy for Mantine because I want to use it later on if I need to. And then he switches, but I have an energy lead, which is good. He was a little slow on the switch there, which helped us because I can get a Rock Slide off right away. It does good chunk damage to Meganium, and he didn't shield, so that was awesome. I believe I should shield one of these. I don't know if I let it go to go in with Skarmory to farm it up. That's the strategy too, to kind of lure out their grass type to bring Skarmory back in. And he shields though, so I'm just going to let this go because I want Skarmory to come back in as soon as possible and farm up this Meganium. So I get 3 air slashes off, so that's pretty good. It takes 5 to get to the first Sky Attack, or maybe every Sky Attack. I can't off the top of my head remember, but 4, 5, there you go. So I'm overcharging here. I'm trying to get to a Flash Cannon, and I don't want to waste my shield just yet because I know Sky Attack is not super effective. So I decided to go Flash Cannon here. That's also not very effective, but it does more damage than Sky Attack does. And I had the energy advantage anyways, so I figured why not. So then I surprise swap. I right away throw in a Mantine with energy, with the Ice Beam, does a huge chunk. And now I decided to throw my shield because I had 2 shields and I needed to start using them. And then he switches out, which is perfect because I can debuff this if I shield. Yeah, so I shield to get the debuff. to kind of hopefully make it weaker so that I could, you know, beat it with my Skarmory, but it's going to be close. I get to another Bubble Beam, another one. And then I switch because I don't want it to farm. And then I'm worried about Skull Bash here, but he throws Surf. Okay, so Surf does not hardly any damage, so I'm going to just try to farm it down. And now I do have a predicament here. He has a shield. Okay, so I have enough energy. I need to get to 2 charge moves to win this. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise the shield would just make it worse for me. So there you go. We win with the timeout, but we still win at the buzzer. That was actually really close. I don't think if I got that Sky Tech off, I don't know whose health was more, but he could have still won that. But yeah, so there you go. We go 3-2 in that set. That first win was stupid. I don't even count it. So showing some promise. Tomorrow we're going to use the same team. I might change it up a little bit, but I'll tell you why in tomorrow's video. But I hope you guys liked it. Mantine can be very, very powerful. In fact, in the last season, it was season 1 on the Sylph like Road website, they posted like the most winning team in Go Battle League was like Mantine and Deoxys, and I forget the third one to be. I'm mad that I forgot, but it was Mantine, Deoxys, and Deoxys had Psycho Boost, but it was like the team that won the most out of every other team, and so that's why I'm trying to use it to see if I can, you know, build up that skill levels to where I can win a lot more matches. So anyways, I hope you liked the video. Please hit that like button if you liked it, and subscribe if you really liked it, and we'll see you guys in the next video.